Alright, so I'm just going to continue tracing. We have to jump into the part 2 of the video because my camera shut off. So, continue tracing. And you don't have to start off with the eyes. You can start anywhere you like. I just decided to do the eyes first. Okay, over here. Alright, so now my person is all traced. One thing I do want to mention is if you have any pencil marks after you outline, now you can't do this if you use crayon. You can, well, but you don't want to go over the crayon. If you use marker and you have pencil marks that you no longer want, you can clean up your paper by erasing the pencil marks. It'll just look nice and clean. Okay. Okay, so what you can do is you can take a straight edge, and I'm going to take this. Now if you don't have, okay, you know what, I have a ruler. If you don't have a ruler, you can just use the edge of something. I was just about to use a stapler. And this is just one way to section off your background. You don't have to do it like this. This does not have to be perfect, but this is just one way of sectioning off the background. You can take a straight edge and just make space, like sections. Or if you want, like see this is like a one section, I could do a design here. Or if you want it, if you don't want it to be with straight lines, you can do like more curved lines. I'm just doing both just to show you. You can do it however you want, as long as you have some spaces to do some of your designing. I just want to add some shoulders to my person. And you know what? I never added a shirt. Okay. So usually this is what it looks like. Usually my examples are very incomplete. Okay. So when you have that sectioned off, and again, you don't have to do it one, you could just pick one way of sectioning it off. You could even go down the middle and do a cross section. However you make little sections for yourself, go ahead. There's no right or wrong way. If you want to be ambitious and make smaller sections so you can have more designs, you can do that too. Now, again, the Zentangle, where is my paper? So Zentangles, when you're creating your own design, so keeping lines in mind, when you're creating your own design with a Zentangle, it kind of just keeps going on and on with the idea of using a simple line. So that's why we're just sticking with black. We're not worried about coloring or anything. This seems like it's going to be a lot, but it's actually very, very relaxing to do. It has a lot of meditative qualities. So just think about what design you want. Now, if you don't want to mess up right away, what you could do is you can practice, like I was kind of practicing over here. I was practicing some designs of my own, and oh, there's that word right here, Zentangle. I was kind of practicing my own lines just to see what I would want to do. So if you wanted to do that, that would be a really good choice. So I'm going to start at the top over here. And so when we create the background with the Zentangle, our person will really pop and stand out. So I'm thinking of doing like a scalloped design. Now if you feel more comfortable to do it in pencil first, go ahead. I don't think it's necessary to just start with pencil at this point, only because the design doesn't have to be too perfect. It's just, I think if you do it with pencil and you go back, it's going to take too long. And you're creating the design, so it's not really wrong. If you don't feel comfortable, then I would use a pencil first if you want to make your designs bigger. Okay, so it's not perfect, but that's okay. Okay, so here's one section of my paper. I don't know, this kind of like reminded me of scales on a mermaid. And I'm not sure what I want to do here. I think I want to do something like triangles. Okay, right now I'm doing a zigzag, but I'm going to turn it into triangles. One way to make triangles. Okay. And then I kind of want to put like a dot in the middle of them. And alright, then I'm going to pick another design. I think I want to do something a little different with this one. And again, it's whatever you feel. So there's no wrong way to do this because you are the designer. I love to see what you can come up with. So if you're copying my lines, or if you feel like watching me is starting to make you copy, maybe you want to pause the video and just figure out your own designs if it helps. Okay, and I'm going to do the next two. Alright, so here is my person. my Zentangle design. Okay, so I'm going to leave this as an option. If you want just keep the background as Zentangle, black and white. And if you really, really want to color your person and just have your person like standing out while the background is black and white, you can go ahead and do that. It's completely up to you. I really hope that you enjoyed creating lines in the Zentangle. Again, that is what you were able to do. So when we can say I can create lines to design my background, we use the Zentangle style. You got it, you did it, you did an awesome job. I really hope you enjoyed it. I can't wait for you to upload. If you want, I do want to mention, when you upload your self-portrait or any artwork in the submissions, if you go to the assignments tab, you can record yourself. You can record, you could just hold it up and hold up your Chromebook if you want. You can record a video and you can talk to me about what you did, what kind of lines you use, why you use them. It's up to you. Or you can just record just to show me that you had it completed. That's an option in case that uploading your artwork with a picture is harder. So I hope this helps. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'll be happy to help.